not gonna let my family starve. I'm not gonna starve. This job pretty much saved me and my family. And I'll never forget that, you know. I was a construction worker all my life, you know, from 16 years old. And I'm 35 now. I did it for over 20 years, easy. I built houses, you know. That's all I ever knew. That's what I was raised doing. That's what my father did, and his father and father. They built homes all their lives. So I was like a fifth generation construction builder. And it pretty much died, it passed away with my father pretty much when he died. You know, and that got to me a little bit, and that's when I started, you know, I got in a little trouble here and there, you know, just because I didn't have no way to turn to. So I was about to lose his company. So I said, you know what, we'll sell the name, the company, everything. So I decided to do that to make sure my mother was taken care of, because that's all I had. Everything was paid off, left me but $500 to come to Florida, period. So, you know, we was here not even a month, and Monica, she got a job, but all of a sudden she said, hey, I got a job today. She was so excited. You know, I was too. But still, you can't make it just on one paycheck these days. All of a sudden, everybody's head turned and looked at me, you know. Like, well, what you gonna do? I said, hey, I can't do nothing. I got background. I was turned down pretty much as soon as I walked through the door, you know. I know it's wrong for that to be stereotyped, but I mean, I know the feeling, you know. So pretty much, I lost faith in working, period. You know, I said, I just never gonna get a job again. They look at me and say, oh no, we don't need you, you know, and I know what it is, it's all the tattoos I have from my past, you know. But the way I see it, that's my past, leave it where it was. You know, give me a chance, you know, for my future. I didn't think, you know, people would give me a job, man. They said that's what we're here for. You know, give people a second chance. I said, well, yeah, that's what I need, my second chance in life, you know. It wasn't even that afternoon, they said, how would you like to work for Goodwill Industries, Manasota? And, you know, I paused for a second, I said, do what now? She said, you got the job. All right, you know, and I was excited, you know. So I went around the neighborhood and told everybody, hey, I got a job, you know. I've been with Goodwill over 2 years now. Well, I started out in the furniture department, then I moved to electrical, lead processor, now pretty much lead processor key holder here. We receive merchandise from certain stores, and we test and price all the merchandise we get. We're a team, almost family-like. We're a small crew here, and we're putting out merchandise for 9 stores every day. We probably got a few $100,000 worth of merchandise here. I enjoy that responsibility. That proves they got faith and trust in me, man. I like that. I really do. I'm excited to come to work because I like to say, hey, what I get to test. It's always something different every day. That's what I enjoy about it. I'm really thankful for Goodwill.